Hello everyone. Good morning. Jai Shri Krishna. So welcome back to the class. Today I'm going to discuss about the Anuradha bird star. Alright, so we'll talk about the mysteries of the Anuradha Navtara constellation. Okay, this video is for those who wants to learn astrology. Okay, so for Anuradha Nakshatra, the love marriage is highly auspicious. Now, tell me first in the comment section, what will you choose? This universe is so vast and ever expanding, right? So, what you will choose? Love marriage, arranged marriage, or no marriage? Tell me in the comment section. Okay, so let's recite once again Navtara calculations, the practical utility of the Navtara chakra. Okay, Janma chakra, Janma Tara, that is about your birth. Sampatti Tara, that is about your wealth and resources. Vipatti Tara, about your troubles. Kshema Tara, about your health and happiness. Pratyak Tara, about your challenges and hardships. Sadak Tara, success and achievements, your accomplishments. Nidhan or the Vadatara, that is about your death and sufferings. And the Mitra Tara, that is about your normal friends and followers. And Ati Mitra Tara, that is about your best friends and the well-wishers. All right. So the letters that comes in the Anuradha Nakshatra, letter Na, Ni, No, Ne. Okay, so you have to fill this Anuradha Nakshatra number, okay, and similarly like till the end. So your Ati Mitra Tara is the 25, 7 and the 16. Now, let's understand the Anuradha Nakshatra general traits. Anuradha means doing welfare for others or a bright star, right? Anu, that means after or following the Radha. Radha, who is the goddess of love, okay, who gives prosperity. And Radha is the name of the consort of Lord Krishna, Lord Shri Krishna, alright? Other means of the Ra, that means to attend. Dha means a salvations. That's why we call it the Radhe, okay? That everyone wants to attain the moksha or the salvation. Radha represents the epitome of love and devotions in the Hindu mythology, and it is ruled by the planet Saturn. Okay, so Anuradha Nakshatra is ruled by the planet Saturn. The favorite color of Anuradha Nakshatra people, that is a reddish brown color. Gana is a deva. Okay, animal is a deer. Sign is a Scorpio. Symbol lotus flower. Guna quality is a tamas. Okay, and the Varna is a Brahmin. Favorite direction for them or the lucky direction, auspicious direction is the south. So they should work towards the south direction. Gotra is the sage Angirasa. Now for Anuradha Nakshatra, general traits. They are extremely popular as a friends because their deity is, this Nakshatra deity is also the Mitra. Fun-loving person, a firm believer of God, they cannot maintain a stable relationship with anyone. This is a shady side of this nakshatra people. Okay, they cannot maintain the stable relationship with any person. Sometimes they become pessimistic. Most of the times, optimistic too, and successful in the business spheres. They suffer with the dental problems and ailments like the asthma. Negative side, overemphasis on a secrecy, very secretive person. They don't like to tell their the inner thoughts to everybody. Unaccepted mood swings. They are overly critical and judgmental of others. They criticize a lot to others. They are too demanding, okay, materialistic too, overly rigid and prone to the anxiety. Let's talk about the Sampati Tara. So Sampati Tara, let's talk about which nakshatra will give you wealth, okay, or the prosperity. On which nakshatra you can do your work. Okay. So 18th, the 27th, and the 9th nakshatra, the Jeshta, Revati, and the Ashlesha nakshatra. Okay. So these particular nakshatra, on these particular nakshatra, you will get your prosperity. And also like the letter and Y, D, C will be lucky for you. Okay. And for marriage point of view, you can go with the Jeshta nakshatras. Okay, because of the same yoni. Okay, Anuradha Nakshatra's yoni is also deer. So you can make your brand name with those letters and you can get to prosperity. You can make business partnership with those letters or those companies. They might give you immense wealth. Okay, and they will just use your money, because it's depend on the case to case. Okay, every horoscope is different. Now, some astrologers match their horoscope by looking at the same ganas. Okay, like the if Anuradha is a Devagana, so you should go with the Revati Devagana. Nothing like that. It's depend on person. Okay, if you think like you have a partner of such alphabets, that you can go with that person. So there are many other aspects that to be considered for the marriage matches. And Anuradha, for the Anuradha Nakshatra, the highly favorable nakshatra is a Jeshta because of the same yoni. And we'll see the 27th nakshatra of the Navtara as well. Right? Now, what is a Gana? Gana is one of the Ashtakuta in the horoscope for the compatibility between the couples. So Gana assures that the bride would be the opposite to her husband. Okay, if couple has the same Gana, then there would be lack of mutual love. Sometimes there will be lot of love in marriage because of the same characteristics. So it's not as highly favored as marrying with the same Gana. It's depend on person to person, because there are so many successful marriages of the different Ganas as well. Okay, so if same Gana, that means the same character, same temperaments. Okay, same habits, same Guna, same virtues. As per my knowledge, the cross Gana marriage is also recommendable, and many are highly successful. Okay, so here's an example. You can see different Ganas get married if Yoni is same. Now, here's a very important note about marriage. Okay, so whether you are preparing for marriage or on a for a date, then ask yourself first that are you treating your relationship, are you going to treat your relationship as a contract marriage to be the maintained, or a covenant, a promise to be the honor, or a just a holy commitment. So you have to understand like that marriage is not a destination. Okay, it's a long term journey that should not be embarked on the lightly. Okay, take it seriously. Marriage relationship refine our character on a higher spiritual level. Okay, by grace, sacrifice, or the steadfast love. Marriage is about your faithfulness towards each other and the daily choices that you want to see, that you want to talk, and you want to feel regularly. Okay, so make your choices wisely. Okay, and take it seriously, not lightly. Now let's come to the Vipatti Tara. Vipatti Tara signifies the obstacles, troubles, delays, and the potential dangers. So 19, 1, and the 10th, that is your obstacles, Navtara Nakshatra. So you should not do such any partnership with these nakshatra people. No marriage is recommended, because this will give you inauspicious results. Okay, so be cautious with the Mula Nakshatra, Ashwini, or the Maga. Now the Kshematara. It's about Kshematara is about your good health, well-being in terms of your health and a greater happiness. The 20th, the 2nd, and the 11th nakshatra, the Purva Ashada, Bharani, and the Purva Falguni is your Kshematara. You can take advice from those people. They will be lucky for you. Okay. And you can take advice about your medical health and well-being and happiness. Okay. You're all about your wellness. Now, Pratyakara, that is about your obstacles again. Okay. Setbacks and challenges, and particularly in the context of the relationship within marriage. So you have to be aware, cautious with the 21st Uttara Ashada, 3, and the 12 nakshatra. No marriage with the pratyaktaras. Okay, that will give you so many problems in your life. And don't do any auspicious work on these nakshatra. Avoid to deal with such people and whose name starts from these letters in terms of relationship, marriage, or any partnerships. Okay, and let me tell you one thing, in any relationship, okay, especially in our marriage, the communication is a bridge that connects our hearts, but real communication that goes beyond the talking. Okay, it's about the understanding. It's about the understanding and then responding through not just the words but your actions. Okay, so actions is far better than words, and choose your words wisely. Both are important, but actions are more important. Okay, so it's not just what we say, but how we say, that is also important. Okay, so just be careful about if you are in a relationship or if you are thinking to come into a relationship. because many couples struggle. Okay, so many couples struggle a lot. It's not because like they don't love each other, but because they don't know how to express their love in a ways that are, faithful, honest, and clear. Words are the such important things that can build the bridges, or like they can burn at or destroy relationship. So choose your word wisely, and listen more. And I would say be gentle in any conflict. Okay, like if you are fighting with your partner, be gentle, be kind, be calm, and listen with the humility. They are the conversation are not just communication tips. These are the spiritual disciplines that shape the health of your home, the health of your relationship. So communication should be a place where each partner, should be a place where each partner feels heard. Like, okay, if you are listening me, I'm also listening you. Okay, and they should be valued each other. Okay, not afraid to be the vulnerable or the misunderstood, right? So next come to the Nidhantara. Nidhantara, about your death and dangers to life, misfortune, risk of severe diseases. Okay, so who will be your reason of death? Which nakshatra? The Nishtha nakshatra, the Mrikshita nakshatra, and the Chitra nakshatra. Okay, so be careful with those people. Okay, do not contact with those people. Otherwise, like you will get misfortune in your life. And don't do your any auspicious work. Don't do travel on these nakshatra. Don't keep your brand name with such nakshatras. Okay, and don't do any kind of job with such letter companies. They might harm you. All right, so be cautious. And this is especially for my brother, because my brother name starts from the N. Okay, Nishchay. So my dear brother, if you are listening this video, this is especially for you. Okay, so if you ever do the love marriage, you know your father. Okay, R.K. Sharma, Chitra Nakshatra. He might angry with you, angry with you, or kill you to save his honor in society. Okay, just kidding. But you have to be careful in your relationship, or if you are thinking to get married. Now let's come to the Mitra Tara. Mitra Tara, it means that it signifies your friendship, your social support, and your positive interactions between the individuals, helpful connections, and that brings the good results. Okay, so your Mitra Tara is the 24th Nakshatra, 6th Nakshatra, and the 15th Nakshatra. Shatabhisha Nakshatra, Adra Nakshatra, and the Swati Nakshatra. Alright, so you can do any auspicious work on these nakshatras. They, they might your friends, and you can do friendship with such people whose names start from these letters in terms of good results, brings freedom, happiness, supports, and joy in your life. Okay, you can make friendship with such letters as well. The Param Mitritara, Ati Mitra, that is your best friend. Okay, see, do you have such letter best friends? Okay, they will be your well wishers, your very close friends, and they will give you joy, relaxation, or marriage point of view. So for every nakshatra, last birth star is advisable for marriage partner or the business partnership. You can go with the letter T. Okay. So 25, 7 and the 16 nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapada, Purnavasu and the Vishakha nakshatra. Okay. They are your best friends. Consider them your best friend as a best friends. Okay. And on this particular nakshatra, you can do auspicious work on these nakshatra. You can do partnership with such people with name stars with these letters in terms of the business and relationship or marriage point of view. And you will get the immense wealth from Ati Mitra Nakshatra as well. All right. And marriage will be auspicious with the Jeshta Nakshatra. Okay. Letter Y, because of the same yoni, and you can go after that Vishakha Nakshatra. Okay. And now it's depend on you. If you have any choice, you can tell us, or if anybody has their choice, they can tell their parents, their mentors, their friends, okay, their relatives. So like uh, they can understand about your about your demands, about your relationship, about your marriage perspective. So always remember the five first love languages, okay, towards anybody. The words of the affirmation, okay, the five words, the five languages, the words of the affirmation, the quality time, the quality time, the acts of the service, acts of the service, okay, the physical touch, the hugs, you know, and like touching their feet, okay, pranam, and the gifts. So these are the five love languages: the words of affirmation, the quality time, and the acts of service, and the physical touch, giving the hugs, and touching their feet, okay, and if they are elders, and the gifts as well. So these are the five love languages that to learn how to serve each other from their heart. All right, and yeah, that's it. Okay, we'll discuss in the next Navtara Nakshatra. The what is the conclusion? Anuradha weds Vishakha. Okay, so Anuradha can marry with any letters of the Vishakha. And I want to tell you one God's mission. What is the God's mission? Okay, like so many astronauts and scientists have the mission to go to the Chandrayaan. Like the what is the God's real mission? God wants that you know go to the church, go to the temple, pray together, serve together, and share your spiritual goals. Okay, all these things should not be the religious obligations or the duties. Okay, it should be the relational rhythms that draw you closer to the God and one another, and then you will get that, then you will attain the mokshas or the liberations. Okay, and they help you to anchor your relationship in something that is greater than your moods or the milestones. So this is a God's mission. Okay, so always faith in the God, and thank you for being the a great human being on this earth towards the God. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you like it. If you like it, please do like, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so this was about the Anuradha Nakshatra. All right, we'll come to the next Nakshatra in the next video. Till then, bye bye. See you. See ya. Bye.